What even is hybrid training? Is it being able to look like Ronnie Coleman and run like Usain Bolt? Okay, maybe not the best example for a Mexican boy like me, but does being a hybrid athlete being the top echelons of a sport? No. Us humans just don't work like that. Ronnie Coleman probably had worse of a chance in running a mile than your Old Town neighborhood drunk.
The thing is, the heavier you are, the more stress it puts upon your body.
But if you have the prime Slenderman running build, then you have no place hitting the weights with the boys either. The two things almost fully contradict each other, so why the fuck do you want to be a hybrid athlete? Other than the porn stashes, tattoos, and run club bunnies, your health. The leading killer in bodybuilding is sudden cardiac death. And what if I told you that's not only because of the copious amounts of steroids they take?
When you're solely lifting, your heart starts to adapt to it, making your heart pump differently and making your left ventricle smaller. The adverse is shown in runners, their hearts being much more efficient when it comes to blood flow.
But lifting actually is amazing for you and decreases all death mortality rates by 10 to 20%. So what am I saying? That to get the best out of both, you need to do both. And it's not necessarily just running. It's any form of cardio that you can stick to and do at a good rate where you can raise your VO2 max and be able to stay consistent with it. Becoming a hybrid athlete is not easy though. My schedule recently has been to run 3 miles in the morning or more, and then after lift or in the afternoon lift. And if you're a lifter like me, you're more scared of cardio than your little cousin is of your fucking creepy uncle. So starting off slow and not running 4 miles immediately like my dumbass did is crucial so you'll be able to stick in this long term. Your body might be able to take it for one day, but it's better to be consistently good than be perfect once. Thanks for the quote, Nick Bear. So start off with a slow paced mile, or if you need to, don't even run a mile. Do less. You know, it's all about adapting your body and getting it used to. But the thing is, you need to at least put on those damn running shoes you bought 2 years ago. Probably gonna tell me, but Joshua, cardio kills gains. But the thing about being a hybrid athlete is that you're gonna have to eat so much that you're gonna end up carbing up with fucking drywall. But it comes with the territory. If you wanna be healthy, you wanna get cardio, and you wanna lift, you gotta eat. With all this running, I'm eating around 3,600 to 4,000 calories a day. So having meals ready and just having something there to eat, whether it's a snack or a full meal, is crucial. Always have your things programmed so you can actually make results and succeed when it comes to this hybrid athlete thing. The problem comes is when you don't fuel your workouts and you don't fuel your recovery, you're gonna feel like a fucking cripple. If I ran 4 miles and I worked out and I didn't get enough food or recovery, dude, you feel horrible. I mean horrible. So make sure you're eating enough if you're gonna wanna do this. And if we're gonna be scientific about it, the addition of cardio, let's say running, into just basic weight training, what I was doing before, led to a lot more fat being burned while muscle was still being created. So if done right, it will not be killing your gains. It'll make you recomp and look better. I started working out in 2020 during the pandemic because I really just wanted to improve, you know. I immediately fell in love with fitness, specifically bodybuilding, and I just wanted to keep going, pushing my body to the lengths and seeing where I could take it, you know. So I got hooked. I got hooked on looking better, being able to improve and build my body up, and it came to the point where I wanted to be like the greats, you know, the great bodybuilders, Arnold, Dorian Yates, Ronnie Coleman, all of them. I wanted to be like them. Those were who inspired me. And I kept going down this rabbit hole of seeing these great physiques, seeing what it takes to get there, seeing that I'm gonna have to put steroids in my body, that I'm gonna have to eat this much, I'm gonna have to do this, I'm not gonna have to give a fuck about everything else except bodybuilding. And it started motivating me, and I was like, I wanna be like these crazy motherfuckers. But the thing is, you are a crazy motherfucker if you're doing it, because you're gonna kill yourself. You know, it's a fucking... You're riding like the wind and you're not gonna stop until you actually get to that destination. And if you're gonna be reckless, going 200 fucking miles per hour doing it, you're gonna break with the wind, you know? And that's the sad reality of bodybuilding. Your body's gonna shut down doing it. Not only that, you're not gonna be able to live a fulfilling life because of everything that you're doing. Whether it's the diet, the prep, the steroids, everything, it's just the regimen. You're not going to be able to do shit else. I didn't want to fucking die. I didn't want to die. You know, that's where I was gonna have to take myself to get a pro card. It's the fucking reality of bodybuilding that people won't tell you. They're gonna be like, oh no, I'm not taking that much. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. The people who are actually at the top are taking grams of fucking gear. They're doing everything they can to get to that point, to the highest echelon of the sport. And I don't judge them, right? That's what they're doing, but that wasn't what I was doing. And that's what I started adding in cardio and falling in love with this new form of training that people like to call hybrid training. And that's where it started for me. I don't want to die. You know, I want to be able to see my grandkids. I want to be able to see a good life and a future for myself. Whether it's me putting in the effort and going on a run or doing any form of cardio, I want my heart to be healthy. I want my body to be healthy. It is a temple at the end of the day. So this form of training is what's going to keep you to the highest degree healthy, but looking your best. You know, there's other motivations that are going to be out there for you, you know. Like I was talking at the beginning of the video, a lot of people, they do it for superficial reasons, to look good, because you can get lean easily and you can build muscle at the same time while you're doing it. Or even the aspects of the social life of a hybrid athlete, the run clubs, everything, you know. It's fun. And that's also the sides of being with it. It's what comes with it, and it's amazing. But do this for your health.